Alright, 89 Mustang with the 347 kit and a Paxton supercharger. Just installed the Taures SHO dual fan assembly. One of these fans is slightly larger than the other. This one here is just a slightly bigger diameter than the one that's down there. Both are connected, running through a 30 amp fuse right here. Get it to focus. And so far so good. It doesn't pop the fuse. I've cycled it on and off a bunch of times with the thermostat. Probably literally 50 times. Wait for them to come to a dead stop, turn it back on. I let it run for 15 minutes with the fans on and my trickle charger charging the battery while it was running. I know that's not ideal, and the battery's probably down slightly on voltage, and maybe it's going to pull a little more current while it's running, or the alternator's running and it's putting out more amps. I have driven it, and with a 30 amp fuse there was not an issue. Initially I had a 25 amp fuse in there, and that did pop after a bunch of times cycling it on and off, and one time it went to turn on and they didn't, and I was still in my driveway before I had left. After I installed this assembly. So there, it may still pop with the 30 amp fuse in there. I'm not sure. I'll just have to test it out and see how it goes. So I wanted to let everyone know I was researching myself and I couldn't find the amperage for this particular fan. I would imagine it's probably around 30 amps, seeing as a 25 amp fuse blew. So it's probably between 25 and 34, both fans. They do move a lot of air together. Worst case scenario, maybe I try to unplug the smaller one on the bottom. I have a feeling that because of the shroud, the larger one on top will probably keep the car cool. It just moves that much air. And with both of them, you can feel the air blow out the bottom of the car on the back side. You can feel the heat just pouring out by the back bumper and on the sides of the car. I mean, it just moves a ton of air. So I'd really recommend this modification, especially if you have the supercharger. You don't have a lot of clearance between that crank pulley. This shroud is 3 inches thick. I had about 3.5 inches of clearance from the radiator to that crank pulley. So just wanted to show you guys. Had to do a little trimming right here to clear this hose and to help wiggle this thing into position, because it's just a tight fit, but I was able to get it in there. $25 at the local junkyard, that fan assembly. So you really can't go wrong. I had been running these from Pep Boys, these two little fans, but with no shroud, just not enough surface area. So those are probably going to sit on the shelf till day of Memorial. Anyways, that's the car with the Taures fan assembly, the foxbody Mustang.